Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we have our 35th X and Y Wi-Fi battle. I know it's not a lot, but I'm pretty proud of it. This YouTube channel is fairly new, so yeah, this is our 35th X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And before I get right onto it, I just have a huge favor to ask. I ask that each and one of you leave that awesome like, leave that thumbs up, like, 5 stars. I'm just kidding, there's no more 5 stars. I remember back in the old YouTube days before it was even purchased by Google, YouTube, in order to even rate a video, you just gave it 1 to 5 stars. But now it's just like and dislike. Anyways, we're up against Z How. He has the Venusaur, Latios, Milotic, Crawdaunt, Lucario, and Darmanitan. Fucking scary. I'm packing the Galvantula to stick up the sticky webs. The Eviolite Vigoroth, let me tell you about that. That thing is a huge monster. Eviolite Vigoroth is not to be fucked with. You know, move over slacking. It's all about Vigoroth, man. I don't even know why people use slacking and NU anymore when Vigoroth is the main threat. I'm also packing the Horton, my Donphan, Florges, my beautiful shiny Florges, my Tentacruel Jelly Bean that I did some tweaking around that you'll be able to see, and my Hawlucha. So pretty cool, unburdened boost Hawlucha, huge threat, not to fuck with. And yeah, so pretty solid team here. You got some new Pokemon such as my Vigoroth, Florges, and obviously my Hawlucha. So bring some new, bring some old, keep it fresh, keep it cool. So see how he's gonna lead off with his Darmanitan. So yeah, probably a choice Darmanitan. I'm just gonna lead off with my Peter Parker. I do live one Flare Blitz because I do have that Focus Sash, and he probably knows that too, so that's why he's just going to use U-turn instead of Flare Blitz. And he goes into his Crawdaunt. This is fine because I'm just going to set up my Sticky Webs, which is really crucial. Sticky Webs is so important in like almost every game. If you don't have Sticky Webs, well, Stealth Rock is very important too. So I don't want to get smacked in the face or anything like that. I'm just going to switch into my Jelly Bean to eat up this Aqua Jet. Takes it really nicely. Jelly Bean. And he decides to stay in, which is fine by me. I don't really care if I get knocked off, honestly, because I am packing that Black Sludge, but I am also holding that Rest. I'm also having that Rest, so if he smacks my Black Sludge away, at least I can still use Rest. It's pretty nice. I get a nice fat burn there, so that pretty much renders this Crawdaunt useless. So I'm just going to keep using Skull because, in case he does want to switch out, I can burn anything I want. So he goes for his knockoff again. It's not going to do too much because, he already knocked off my Black Sludge. And here I can go for a Rest, or I can just finish off with a Sludge Wave, seeing how he's not going to switch out. Because, I wouldn't either. Honestly, if I get a burn Crawdaunt, I would not really switch out. That's why I packed the Lumberry on my Dragon Dancing Crawdaunt once in a while. Goes for his Venusaur, and I'm so glad he brings up the Venusaur. This Tentacruel, aka Jelly Bean, is the bane of all Venusaurs. It is a Venusaur counter because not only am I packing the Rest, so that renders the Sleep Powder useless, but I have an awesome ability which is called Liquid Ooze, and yeah, you'll see what Liquid Ooze does if you guys don't know what Liquid Ooze does. Anyways, I go for my Rest and Sleep Talk, and luckily I get my Sludge Wave, which is huge, because usually I just get Rest. So he goes for his Giga Drain, but instead of healing himself, he will lose damage, which is really cool, and he gets a critical too, which is kind of sucks on my part, but it also sucks on his part because he just loses more HP, so yeah. I'm gonna go for another Sleep Talk, and I land Sludge Wave again. I'm like, oh my god, this is such awesome luck. If I had not landed that Sludge Wave, he would not have killed himself to this Giga Drain, so yeah, I take this Giga Drain yet again, and he, unfortunately suicides. So really funny there, honestly. Yeah, if I had went for a Scald or a Rest from my Sleep Talk, I don't think this, Venusaur would have died. So he sends out his Lucario. Speed is dropped, but still, I think he might be able to outspeed me because I am not invested in any speed. And he probably might go for Extreme Speed or, Bullet Punch, so yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here in case I can bring out my Tentacruel yet again. Goes for a Mega Evolution, get that adaptability ability, and it is revealed that he does have that priority Bullet Punch, which is really scary. You don't really see physical Lucarios as much these days. Sometimes they are having that special attacking. So I knew he was gonna switch out. That's why instead of for the Earthquake, I'm just gonna use him. I'm just gonna hit him up with that Ice Shard. So yeah, you're not avoiding any of my attacks today. And even if I did get a critical, I'm not gonna kill. And so I thought maybe the Surf or Energy Ball was coming, or even a Draco Meteor, honestly. Even though my Horton is packing that Assault Vest, why not switch into my Florges? You know, my Florges is my special wall on this team, so it'll take pretty nice attacks coming from this shiny Latios. He goes for a Psychic, because, you know, well, it's Stab, but, you know, it's Psychic, it's not Psy Shock, so it's not gonna do too much, so I'm just gonna go for the Wish, you know, just because, you know, I wanna get as much HP back as possible. And honestly, this Latios can't do anything with me, to me, since he doesn't have Psy Shock, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for my Aromatherapy this turn to wake up my Jelly Bean. So, you know, he can't do anything, so he just basically gave me a free Aromatherapy, which is really cool, really sweet. And not to mention, I get a free heal too, so yeah, now you know, I wake up my Tentacruel and my HP is back to full thanks to my Wish, so things are looking pretty sweet here. Darmanitan, I'm thinking that this Darmanitan is probably choiced, so that's why I'm going to go for my Protect to kind of scout what he's going to be stuck into. And now he's stuck into Earthquake, so I make the very predictable, you know, switch and just switch into, well, he's going to switch out first because he knows that I'm going to switch out, so he has no choice but to kind of switch out. And he brings up his Lucario, which is fine by me. And obviously, I don't want to get hit by that Earthquake, so I'm going to switch into my Flying Type. Vote for Pedro! By the way, if you guys know that reference, please leave it in my comment section. The Vote for Pedro name. So he doesn't want to get high jump kicked in the face, but I'm not going to high jump kick him. I'm just going to use my Sky Attack to get that Unburden boost going on. It's such a huge and cool animation. I love seeing Sky Attack. But, unfortunately, I miss my high Sky Attack, but you know, I'm unburdened now and I'm at max speed, so I can easily finish this Latios, so pretty cool. Go Pedro. Now he sends out his Milotic and he gets a speed drop, but then it's revealed that this Milotic is not Marvel Scale, it's competitive. I'm like, holy shit, I don't see like competitive Milotic as much. So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna Ice Beam the shit out of me at a +2 Ice Beam. I can't live one, I have to switch out. I know it's a waste to you know, switch out on an Unburdened Hawlucha, but honestly, Hawlucha is really so fast already. I don't really mind switching out. So I switch into my Florges, take that Ice Beam pretty well, even though it is +2, so. And when you see a +2 competitive Milotic, you know that this Milotic is like invested all in special attack and probably modest nature or timid. Goes for a Spall, you know, stab Skull and does a pretty dick load and he gets a nice fat burn, so pretty lucky there. And I get some more leftovers damage, but unfortunately I do have that burn damage, so I can go for my Protect to kind of stall him out, but at the same time I'm also losing health. So he thought I was going to go for a Protect, that's why he decided to switch out, so then, you know, he can get a free switch into his Lucario to, you know, scare me out. But I'm not going to go for my Protect, I'm going to go for my Aromatherapy, because honestly, I was just going to fire off my, my Florges. Looking at how little HP my Florges had, I don't think, you know, Florges could have taken another Scald, but hey, I'm glad he switched out, so I can get a free Aromatherapy, and now I can get another free Protect. But he predicts that really nicely, and goes straight for the Swords Dance. I'm like, oh, holy shit, this is fucking scary. What am I gonna do now? So here I decide to make a risky bet, and thought maybe he's gonna go for Swords Dance again, and it is revealed that he does go for Swords Dance once again. So here I decide to go for my Wish. So I could either stay in, you know, just go for the Protect and be at full HP, or I can just bring in something to maybe absorb Lucario's attack. And but I also thought maybe he'll go for third Swords Dance because there's a chance that I could go for Protect. So then I just thought, okay, let's see if I bring out my Horton, let's see if he doesn't attack. And luckily he doesn't attack, so yeah, I'm at a really safe position now because Horton, my Donphan, gets full HP and that activates Sturdy. So if this Bullet Punch takes me to 1 HP, it doesn't matter. But it doesn't even take me to 1 HP, so yeah. Honestly, I don't know why he went for Bullet Punch because this Lucario outspeeds me, even though it is, you know, on Sticky Webs, but because Donphan is just so damn slow. If he had went for the close combat, I'm sure that he would have killed, for sure. But hey, whatever. So, I have such low HP on it anyway, so I'm just gonna let my Donphan die. I do as much damage as I can. And not only that, because I thought the U-turn was coming, because he's been using U-turn with his Darmanitan, so I don't want him to get the switch priority, so I'm just gonna sacrifice my 9 HP Donphan so that I can get switch priority. Switch priority is really important. Switches into a scary as fuck competitive Milotic. Gets that competitive +2 boost. And it is poison, so at least it's not Marvel scale, you know, at least his defenses are not boosted because he's toxic, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to switch into my Jelly Bean because I know I can outspeed since he did step on webs, so it's a good opportunity. I can't think of another opportunity to heal up my Jelly Bean like this, so yeah, I'm just going to heal him up. And he goes for a Skull because he thought, well, you know, maybe he could have outspeed me, but you know, I still take the Skull pretty well, and it's a critical too, +2 critical, so yeah, I'm not, you know, dying just yet. So I have no choice but go for a Sleep Talk, and I'm just praying, please don't get rest. Please don't use rest. And I used rest, and it fails obviously. But he has Miracle. I'm like, holy shit! If I had went for Sludge Wave, if I you know, raffled my way into Sludge Wave, I'm pretty sure I would have been a goner. So it was really cool that I did not get Sludge Wave and just went for the rest. So there you have it. Thank you so much guys for watching. Thank you Zhao once again, and if you guys like this video, please leave that awesome like. You guys can be the very first people to leave my likes on my video, and comment and subscribe for more X and Y Wi-Fi battles. Have a good day.